everyone, this is Andrew, and welcome back to another Great Ace Attorney Adventures. Alright, we are going to continue this again. Oh god, this first case is long. Anyways, on a side note, without further ado, let's get part 3 on the road. My god, that thing takes a long time, but yeah, GTA Adventures. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, but anyways, let's start the show. Let's resume the case. November 1 p.m. Supreme Court adjudicator Courtroom 2. Okay. Whoa, I understand you are adjudicator and assistant to the defense, but why this sudden increase to my point? Hold on a second. Tests. Okay, let's try this and see. Ha! A judicial assistant and a woman no less. Hey! That's rude, dude. The rule states that females are not permitted into the court of law other than to testify. Yes, that's still rude. Yes, I fully understand. I only asked for 5 minutes of time. I have some further evidence that I must hand over to the defense. Ha! You're too late, like this trial has already been concluded. 5 minutes, I will not allow a moment more. But, Your Excellency, I am most grateful. Well, where exactly are you? I'm sorry, there's no time. Please simply accept for this one. Did you not even hear that she's Susato Nikotova? What is this? A report of something written in English. It's Jezaille Brett's research. The English woman? The trial resumed earlier. I hurried back to the university. I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical facility and borrowed his paper. Oh yes, that's right. Miss Brett was studying under the professor, wasn't she? So, does this research, whatever it is, has something to do with the case? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't been able to listen to the proceedings of the trial myself. Oh, no, of course not. Facial characteristics of curare and its effect on human subjects. Interesting. Curare? What's that? I never heard of the word before. Time's up! The prosecution defense immediately remove this female trespasser on the courtroom. Jezaille, take it down a notch. There was too little time for me to read in detail, and I summarized what I could on the note just inside the paper. If you think it could be available, please cast your eyes over it. This is wonderful, thank you. Jezaille's report has been entered in the file. Okay, let's check it first. Goodbye then, and good luck. Okay, check this out. Okay. The poison made from the bark of certain trees in the jungles of South America. The hunters of the region had used it since ancient times to incapacitate their prey. Effects: instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent to death even in minute doses. Relative entry: the above mentioned effect occurs when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as that inflicted by a blowpipe dart. Due to its inability to render the human body paralytic, it is believed that the toxin could apply as an anesthetic. However, a solution for respiratory arrest caused as a result of the full body paralysis must be found, for a patient will die of suffocation. Oh, okay. So basically, it's something to do with getting yourself killed if you. Oh, so that might be the case how he died. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Let's see. Okay, moving on. You have had long enough, counsel. We cannot detain our English guests any longer. Why not? Just kidding. I asked the prosecution and the defense now one last time. Does either side have any further evidence to present to the court? I presume not, but the prosecutor had made his case convincingly enough already. Nothing more to add, Your Excellency. Ryunosuke, we're out of options here. This really is our last chance. Yes, I know. Your Excellency, the defense does have the new evidence. That look, the unyielding stare of the true Japanese woman. Well, Miss Brett? Yes, Your Excellency. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer. It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long until tea time. I have a relatively... Whatever. Forgive me, Miss Brett, but it seems I wasn't clear. I realized it was phrased as a question. However, I must ask you to treat it as a... I must ask you to treat that as an order. I said this many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense. My apologies, dear lady. So, counsel, what is this new evidence that demands the court attention? Jezaille's report? Yes! Miss Jezaille Brett, I understand you were studying under Dr. Wilson at Yume University doing research. Research by sheer coincidence, perhaps, into a deadly poison? What? Poison? Where are you going with this counsel? A toxin known as curare, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to
Objection!
What complete and utter nonsense? Curare yourself? I never even heard of it. You wouldn't have done. I mean, you wouldn't have heard of curare before for one very simple reason. It doesn't exist in our country. It doesn't exist. Correct. Which means, no matter what tests the police can do for toxics, they can never define curare. Why? Because there is no test available here that can identify the presence of this highly deadly poison. What? Okay, so that means it's only available there, so they can't know whether this poison works or not. Order in the council. Does this deadly poison truly exist? According to the report authored by the visiting research student from England, curare has been long used by the tribe people of South America as a poison to lace their arrows. It seems that it's reasonably well known among European doctors and scientists. To lace their arrows? The report stated that it is produced from the extract of a tree that grows deep in the Amazonian jungle, and it was first brought back to Europe at the turn of the century by explorers. It claims that animals shot by arrows laced with curare suffer instant death. Doesn't that sums about enough, Brett?
Objection!
Trumpery, these aspersions are utterly trumpery. To start with, if the victim had been administered with some of those so-called deadly poison, he would have been squirming and writhing in pain, and the other guys would have surely noticed. That's true. Why do you say that, Inspector? Obviously, I would have noticed things like that. I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. According to this, however, is the other way. What do you mean? The other way? The very fact the victim didn't show any visual sign of distress is evidence that the cure was used. Learn yourself, Counsel. The moment this toxin enters a person's system, causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims loses all strength and are completely unable to move. Even if they were in total agony, there will be no visual signs of pain at all. How terrible! Obviously, if a man loses all strength in his muscles, he collapses on the floor. But a chair under him for support, as Dr. Wilson did, the effect would go on largely unnoticed. I don't follow, Kazuma. That's just paralysis. I thought poison caused instant death. The full explanation is extremely unpleasant. The poison caused immediate paralysis, as I said, leaving the victim unable to move. But after a short time, the paralysis is so severe it caused the muscles that control respiration to fail. Respiration? In other words, the actual cause of death is suffocation. And all the while, the victim was conscious in a way, just unable to move. That's hideous. To the observer, who will look almost like the victim was sleeping peacefully into endless sleep. Or the victim himself, his final moments will be a living hell. That is the true nature of this deadly cure poison. And the court goes into silence. And no suggesting that this border council actually contained this terrifying poison.
Objection!
This is all very convenient, isn't it? El Hiltero what? I can't read this thing. An unknown poison for which there is no means of testing. What's a happy tale for the defense? If I may. All these facts, you think you're so clever, but you must be taught
Shut up!
It is you who must be taught. Shut up. Of course. Dear lady. So, this is how you Japanese behave, is it? What? You steal another honest partner and then announce the result as if you discovered them. Unapplaud, what a loathsome act. Well, Miss Brett, the feeling's mutual. Whatever do you mean? Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to blame him for a heinous crime. That really is a loathsome act. Would you agree?
Objection!
Enough of it. I, for one, refuse to accept. The idea of some poison that doesn't even exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules. So fun. Oh, excuse me. Your Excellency. Yes, Miss Brett? May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please? Well, yes, I don't see. Why not? I mean, it was on Hosonaga, so... Here. Okay, so it's sparkling juice, so... so it's not exactly wine, but... Don't get too big for your words, you insignificant little island boys. Sorry. To an Englishman such as myself, this whole affair is a farcical comedy. Your little police game and his foolish courtroom antics is laughable. But I'm afraid I'm getting bored of it all now. It's time for the games to end. Cheers. Wait, what are you doing? No sparkle left at all. How quickly for this shabby affair. Oh, you're not getting away this one. You thought, don't you forget, Wilson's the only one had a wound there after the extraction tooth. Oops, sorry. Goodness, whatever is the matter? You all looks quite stunned. So, no cure? The bottle was clean? Is that what you say? You look quite incredulous, little boy, but of course, that's the simple truth. Thank you for presenting the finding of my research so honestly here in this grand venue. Most kind. Thank you, waiter. Now then, Your Excellencies. Yes, Miss Bro? I should like to be excused now, miss. I didn't give more than enough of my time for the furtherance of friendship between our country. Yes, dear lady. Wait! You're not going to let her get away for that. We're most grateful with all the assistance you have given. Shit. This doesn't make sense. There has to be a poison. It has to have been poisoned in that bottle. So how? How did she swallow a whole glass and live to tell the tale? No, it's simple. The extraction tooth thing. Well, I'm supposing nothing else. This little Far Eastern charade will make for interesting conversation at the next party I attend in London. There has to be poison in the bottle, doesn't it? But it can't have been, because otherwise she would have kneeled over death. Come on, Ryunosuke, we have all the clues now. That bottle of water contains poison. Be definitely. The culprit did procure poison into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. The defense begins to change its position. Yo,
Objection!
fool! Are you blind? There's no possible way that bottle could contain poison. I mean, we just saw Miss Brett drinking the water from it. That's it. Which rough the complication you're organizing. And I believe that complication can be explained. How exactly? I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up in one by one. I'm sure the answer in the evidence we have collected somewhere. It has to be. Very well. If the defense truly intend to assert this claim, then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. What explains how the witness was able to conceal supposedly poison? Yeah. This one. Medical report.
Yes!
What? It's in defense, or should I say? Use. It's the only reason. What? Oh. What is not? Okay, wait. Wait. Okay. I might be jumping. Excuse me. Truly, if the defense the wretched accused truly intends to assert the claim. Okay, let's try this. Okay, I thought it's a 2, but let's try this one again. So,
Yes!
Giselle's report. The answer to the riddle is right in Miss Brett's own list.
Objection!
That's That's not a bad explanation. No? After all, we don't speak English. The report is complete garbage. The impudent young scan is trying to ridicule report, Your Excellency. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone, you ass. Honest, I'm just reading Susato's son's note. I concur. This report is too extensive to be considered as inaccurate. It's entirely by plot. You will direct us to the pertinent sections, Counsel. Which section of the report reveals the legit answer to the riddle? You remember it was... It's gonna be Snowy, I remember it's something to cut in the middle. We've been hearing a lot of the curry poison. It's left me curious about something. Oh, Counsel? Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using the poison for years and years to lace the head of the arrows they shot through whatever prey they're hunting. Yeah, now that we're getting to that part. Seriously, why did they not try that? So we will led to believe, yes? And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. Get to the point, please. But if they were to use these lace arrows, doesn't that mean there would be trace of poison left in the prey the hunter were going to eat? Yes, good point. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, wouldn't they? Because then they'll be eating poison. Good gracious, Counsel, no. That would be madness. I actually found the answer to that conundrum. Research in this research paper here. Under special characteristic, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Through a wound, you sir. I see, that makes sense. Yes, finally we get to that part. I thought it was a doctor's one. Did they have to jump to the conclusion? But I think these guys don't understand. How dumb, but never mind, I thought to skip to that one. Yes, the mention of that particular detail seeming a little strange to me though. It all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When Curie enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effect, however. When it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effect whatsoever. What? Miss Brett, you authorized the research. You knew Curie's special characteristic, and you knew that you can make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself. you meddling little rapscallions! Whoa! Rapscallions? Whoa, Ryunosuke, as it turned out, you're an even better lawyer than I told you. Really? Me? Oh yeah?
Objection!
Oh, this poison talk is fascinating. I can't see how you talk. So that little blue puppy has a new toy to play with. Some fact he read in a book. I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It makes you look silly. What are you trying to say? Your schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw. Schoolboyish? Flaw? So your brain had managed to use to create safety conjectures. It seems likely that the effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric suckers. Thank you. Oh yes. Well, of course, gastric suckers. What are they? So, if this little poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died peacefully in his holiday, wouldn't he? That's right! Good gracious! That's basic science, science that even the schoolboys should be able to understand. Order in the court, order! The logic holds, if the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they will be affected in the same way. Are you trying to suggest? Yes, the curate poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial. That's right. Surely, in a little cockroach like you should understand something simple as that. Even my swan said it. What is this? Welling up inside me. I never felt like this before. A sort of conviction to break down all this reputation is so intense, much rage like. And more anything else, it's an animalistic desire. They take down my prey. Wow, this is...
Stop! Objection!
Finally, objection! I don't think so, Miss Just... No? Objection! I don't think so, Miss Jezaille Brett. How dare you use that tone on me and... Objection? You know very well that there's no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both of you and the victims follow the same poison. You are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. Also, I'm sure I don't need to remind you. You must provide compelling evidence. As we now know that this poison completely comes from injustice, why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the curate? Okay, now this time I'm going to Zen stick.
Take that!
As Miss Brett so vividly pointed out, she drank the same poison as the wall. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners. Very different. The toxic effect of the curate only fell when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, currently it is completely harmless. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poison water? Inside? Yes, like the wound you might have if you have just been to the dentist and had a tooth extract from your mouth. Miss Brett, you acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. So that's it. You use that knowledge to orchestrate this. Is she laughing? I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish coping games and you half-baked arguments are also puerile. What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. Give me that! Oh, this is why they shouldn't have evidence to the witnesses. You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to it. No! And you could just slip Oopsie! Oh dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed. We got a bunch of IC in there. What is happening? Is the English woman, she just smashed that wall and what a terrible plan. Officer, what are you waiting for? Oh come on, you guys are blind. Collect as much water from the broken bottle as possible at once. You're wasting your time. This electric carpet under my feet was a gift from the British Empire. I see it is soak up the water in it. You're needed the technology know the presence of my tin tablet. Police, how could you? That's bit. You won't get away with this. This is. You can turn the bench and shout as much as you like, though. I think we'll never know, really. If there really was a poison in the ball or not. You. We must not forget. We still have some very clear evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel of the prosecution? Oh, of course. You're referring to this photograph, Brenda. I presume really, lady. That's right, and really, look at this photograph. It's clear day, isn't it? The poor professor was sitting with his back to me. Sorry, the poor professor was sitting with his back to me. So of course, the only person who had shot him from the front is this little school.
Objection!
You killed that victim using fury, and then in order to free Ryunosuke Naruhodo from the crime, you waited until he picked up the pistol to range for him to find it on the floor before you shot Professor dead in dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you have to do was turn the dead professor in his chair around. You see, you have every opportunity to commit the crime. What a wonderful imagination you have, woman. A hidden gun, you say, and I shot the professor dead already? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't have a shred of evidence. Exactly. And you have nothing to support your wild claim. The prosecution stance remains unchanged. The victim, John H. Walton, was killed by gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused Ryunosuke Naruhodo. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her, but now, is she really going to get away with it? The way she destroyed the evidence was obscene. Yeah. She could get charged either way, but damn, this girl. Ryunosuke, yes, we come to this far, but now you're the only one who can finish it. What do you mean? You lost a vital piece of evidence, is it true? So if there's any piece left for us to use now, it must be in your head. In my head? Oh, to make shit up, I think. You told me before that you have power observation, but one thing to really depend upon. Well, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with smile. Yeah, alive or not, this thing. To think back again, try to remember every last detail of the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color, every smell. Saw what I felt. Every color. Is Kazuma somewhere in the vibrant memory of the same scene in my head? No clue, I suppose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killer. There's a clue, the blood! Actually, Kazuma, I think I might have something. Thinking back over it, I think I might have another clue. You always have something up your sleeve, don't you? Come on then, let's wipe this mock smile off the English woman's face with some evidence. Alright, I can't wait. It's been niggling for me for a while, but there's something feels amiss in my memory for that day. Apparently it could be a key to arriving at the truth of all this. It's here somewhere, the clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's killer must be is the blood.
Take that!
Inspector Hosanaga, answer me this. Yes? What is it? He's still miles away, probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. As you say, the number of times you strive for perfection in your investigation, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder that. Or perhaps you took anything else from the scene of crime. Like for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table.
Objection!
Wait a minute, where are you going with Where are you going with this, you little boy? It's just a memory that's been troubling me. What memory? I saw the scene showing this photograph print with my own eye that day. I saw that and I saw on the wooden base on the plate that the steak was served on was a splatter of blood. What? Oh really? And what of it? Obviously that must have happened when you shot the professor. No, that can't be the case. Take a good look at the photograph and the relative position of everything there. The plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed to have shot Dr. Wilson in the chest from the front, there's no way the blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Yes. For blood that had moved onto the plate, that implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter, which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor as he were. Huh? Jezaille Brett. I beg your pardon.
Objection!
This is beyond ridiculous. Fabrication and nonsense. If the court says they expected to do something big, this had apparently just been another scene.
Hold it!
Who's that? That's not the voice I'm expecting from this guy. Please hold it. This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force had been leading to. Inspector, you mean? Yes, I took the plate in the interest of preserving evidence from the scene of the crime. I took it, meat and all, and I don't care if they call me a crime scene keeper. You did what? I took the stick that you have been eating, Miss Brett. I took the stick that the sergeant has been eating. And I did it all in the name of justice. Justice! Then we can find out for sure whether or not there's a cluster of Miss Brett's plate. I think this is Fulbright's his long ancestor, I think. We must examine it. Okay, it's not Detective Young shit like I said, but it's... We say for justice it could be Fulbright's long ancestor. Moving on. Inspector? The court wishes to examine the plate on the victim's table immediately. Yes, sir! In the name of justice! Sorry for the delay. Here is what you ordered. The stick. Well, what about the blood? Is there blood on it? Of course it isn't. Quickly, Inspector, the blood, man! Show the court! Oh, there's no blood. Of course, examine the plate at your leisure. No blood? No blood anywhere? But, no, that can't... What's... Ow! Ow! My back! I know I saw it, I'm sure of it. Looks right there on the table behind the professor. That was blood on some... Maybe it's... She wiped it clean? Or is it Sergeant's one? You see, that's why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tells you. Anyway, in that case, this grades will be a fight. I believe we may have finally reached the conclusion in this trial. Let's hope so. Let's pretend attempt court proceeding in strictly to watch. I do promise to do my best to get all about this one over. Except for you two. This sorry-looking stick reveals the fact onto the plate. If the sorry-looking accused wish to examine it again, be my guest. No problem. Was the plate I saw or thought I saw just a thing of my imagination? Wait, I need to check this. On records. I think we can check this thing now. Oops, sorry. Well, that's the mark here. This emblem on the side of the plate is a cat. It's a cow, obviously. Most likely because the rest of us to this is beast. It seems a lot different restaurants have their own table. So this is the symbol of La Carbonated, is it? Okay. Let's see. Huh? Oh, this is the... Okay, I'm piecing out together. This is the sergeant. Wait. This is the coin that the... Is it the coin that the curator has it? Oh, this must be the sergeant. Oh, sergeant, you sneaky little asshole. You... It's called and a hallmark. No, I don't believe about this. I mean, what's he doing there? Wait, did you say it was a coin called? Yes. apparent meat juice in good condition. I mentioned it very rarely. Isn't this the first time they've been talked about? Yeah, that true. I heard of a post for swine, but I never heard of bullion in Poland. What? I heard of a post before swine, but I never heard of a bullion in Poland. I don't think we ever will again. This is an explanation. This means... Yeah, I think I know. I certainly never expect to find a precious commodity in a tin cup. It's from the foreign era too. That would make it really quite relatable. There's another marinated in juice to look. What, are you thinking of eating it? No, but the next time I order steak in an expensive restaurant, one thing is for sure. My heart's going to be racing as I lift the meat in pure unneeded pork bread. I think you might have the wrong end of the stick. This Ryunosuke. Steak. There's only one logic. Yeah, this thing is not his. This is it now. I mean, no, you're not. Ryunosuke. It's not over yet. Not until the final girl. Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward no matter what. Myself, really? Maybe I should please examine the evidence myself, and I just did. And this as the evidence requested by defense and not be shown problematic anyway, I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Whilst the defense had any objection, that blessing was going to clinch the trial for me. Can this play of Steve reveal any other clues at all? There's another clue. Your Excellency, please wait. This play is believed is hiding another clue. Another clue that revealed the
Objection!
The only thing shocking him your unhealthy fascination with the beefsteak. Go on, eat it. Your Excellency, I think I make myself clear. I will not be able to turn my down into any more unnecessary procrastination in this trial. I'm sorry, Miss Bird. You must ensure a thorough examination of the evidence. I will not give a ruling until I'm completely satisfied that all reasonable doubt has been dispelled. I see. As a new absolutely alive on my country can still decisions. Thank you, Your Excellency. Counsel the defense. You now clearly show what you have on the building. Where precise on the bed of the beastie is the new clue found.
Got it!
Got it! No counter, Ouch! Turn this stick over. Ow! I think... What do I do? Right side. Oh, I can press the space. I should have left that thing. I thought it... Oh, you ass. Well, this is my bad. Anyways, never mind.
Got it!
Got it. Got it. Good gracious, that's... Carbine? What on earth? Oh, one that... Miss Brett, this is in fact the beefsteak you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hiding underneath?
Shut up!
What a ridiculous question! How should I know? I never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what this is, but I want no part of it.
Objection!
I Here to see how it's relevant. Fire underneath that could simply have been a cast mistake by the chef in the moment.
Objection!
Don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happens by accident in the kitchen. The rare Homer gold coin just happened to be hiding underneath that piece of steak. If that turns out to be irrelevant in this case, rip my ticket to the Great Kitchen right away. He's right. It can't be a coincidence. Your Excellency? Yes, Counsel? A rare hoard coin just happened to be hidden beneath that piece of steak. If that turned out to be irrelevant in this case, I'll give up my lawyer the job right now.
Objection!
By all means, don't. The last time no one's inviting you.
Shut up!
You. Perhaps that's why you should realize that it's you who is irrelevant, even though I'm the one on trial here. Gosh. The point is, it's essential that we are asked the owner of this coin if he can explain what's he doing under that steam. The owner? Yes, it's obvious. There's only one person can belong to. The owner of the coin was found underneath the beast. The owner of the Yeah. Is that curator?
Take that!
Obviously, it can only be the curator, the antique dealer, and Ratsui Ryukokuta-san. Okay, I actually asked some of the people of his pun, and it's actually curator. So, okay, I didn't know the curator part, but okay, my bad. Moving on. Curie. As in Mr. Cucumber something. Honestly, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite unfathomable. Well, in a Ace Attorney game, we got a lot of funny names, so I'm not here to judge. Oh yes, the old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct? Yes, Your Excellency. I remember him saying that he was up to something when his Corbin comment happened. At the exact moment the gun was fired.
The gunshot interests me not. I was further busy on the floor.
Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing?
Hunting for the driver. Indeed, I call by my prize coin.
Then this boy Corbin, do you need to
Objection!
No, please. Why would the correct with the San Corbin stand between the victim beast and
Yes!
Which is why I'm asking to bring correct with the San back to the witness stand so we can ask him. Officer, bring both witnesses to testify earlier back in here. Without moment delay. Wow, this is going to get cramped up. I can't believe we come back around that to that bag yet. I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this one, we find that it's a key element to this case. Yeah, it must be the sergeant who stole that thing. And now we got 4 people.
Daddy, I wanna go home.
Why? Why is that about? Why have you called up again? Don't you realize it's dinner time for my little baby idol? When my son Deli Sandy, he's fiercer than a pack of wolves.
As part by police, we were, like miserable dogs, forced to bear the full witness. It's nice name. Too bad I can't stab someone. Anyway, when cast on the corner myself, I become a remembrance of what this winter antique. Nothing more to say. The solid set of this rusty tape top owner's existence.
We as America, so something has come up in the light as regard to your classification. As far as your to memory, sir, that was it.
Whoa! That's yes, that's it. The one, the very one that very exists. Second one that is. Oh shit! Oh dear! I think I just stabbed the man's foot. Oh well.
Poor Sergeant's foot! And the baby is looking like, oh my god. Daddy! You got stabbed!
I know that.
Do we need a matter for this?
There is promise, sir. And the whole treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplay that faithful day.
It can't be. As I thought.
Young man, later this descriptive awful put me out my misery. Where's my treasure? Where was it dropped?
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure it was dropped anywhere. We found it, your coin sandwiched between the beefsteak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat juice.
Sandwich so good. Seriously?
Wait, it could have fallen there by accident, which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose.
Somebody can see my origin between a slab of meat and a plate. Die! Who was such a thing? Such an inconceivable thing. Die, you.
Excuse me, could I say something? Yes, of course. Proceed, Inspector Sonaga. I mentioned this earlier I mentioned this on in trouble. I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case. Ah, yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation. The Carnival is a high-class restaurant, cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a rather similar executive theft targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau. Record crimes indeed. We wanted to nip this case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. So that's why he was sent undercover, is it? Yes, I took the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that this cobalt incident is the work of the same team. So unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at the work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The police was already in the scene of several crimes, it seems. Yeah, I don't think that the La Carnival is going to run any business after this. Thieves, murder, wow, they should really change the team for this. I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of this person who stole a high quality good, the scope is all too clear.
What?
I think the court would like to hear the defense view on this matter. Tell us, who did this despicable spawn that stole the carcass of the corporate behind this mistake?
Take that!
This sergeant. Obviously, it can only be you. Sergeant Yes Sanosa. How? How dare you monster! Monster? I saw that comment, did I? And the master key of the carnival might be yourself. Excuse me, of this kind cadet. It wasn't me. It was. I know it's a master behind. Oh come on! Don't blame the baby. Or like, you can't blame the baby. You would push the blame of your crime onto your own son and it's a little baby. It's you who was the monster, Sergeant Osa. Break it down! You! Ow! Check up, Ow! My neck! Shit. Nippon Imperial Armas. Sergeant Ieyasu Nosa preparing to stand down in the Supreme Court, sir.
Oh, so it was you, your ass! I'm glad I just stabbed you accidentally in the foot.
Anyone get a bandage? My leg is paining from the blade he chopped my leg is bleeding. Oh well. Do you have know of the extraordinary low wages of the Nippon Imperial Army pay those be expected to keep our country safe? I understand that there's a temporary increase of taxation only due to the recently ended conflict remain in place. And I heard it's hard for low-rank soldiers to make a living. All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son. That's why you're stealing things at the restaurant? This place heavy with money. Every 3 days I go there to do reconnaissance for target. And I enjoy chopping my way to a good steak at the same time. It sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worrying believable. And your target that day was the old man in Scoba. Yes, sir. It was an easy target. I slipped the coin to my pocket without any trouble at all.
Irritable Panther team you are. You suck.
I was all set to leave the steak. I was halfway through devouring when it happened. Yes, when the professor was shot. I knew if the police conduct a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. I know too. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could on the double. I slipped it under the steak, hoping that I'd be able to ransom with it again at a later date. Unfortunately, the detective has seized everything, so you'll plan back for it. Lipsy. Wow, the call's in silence. This is ridiculous. Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time. Well, Miss Brett. Oh, of course, dear lady. Of course, I heard of us. We almost forgot about you, Amy. I'm quite sure there's no need to think any longer. No, we need to take the other stick. Oh, may they still get one piece to excuse your sexes. Indeed. The tip of the common tip. I was feeling perpetrated by this baby solid servant. You certainly appear that very unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder. Having caught another lovely beat, the sheer nonsense of such idea astounds me. Nonsense, Ellie? Well. Oof. And as of picking up your stick and biting it into will using a knife and fork, it's pure nonsense, it's pure madness. Very well, now that all questions concerning this witness's testimony has been answered, I see no further justification for detaining her. Miss Brett, you are free to leave. Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone. Now, please don't let her leave. And good day. You too, Elish. You too, Elish. What are you looking at me for? Okay, what's the matter with you? There's no time to daydream. Oh no, it's just something's about Miss Brett's parting words that got me thinking. I can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. That's okay, don't just stand there thinking, make your voice. Sorry? You can take it later, but if you don't call it out, you'll be too late. The trial will be over.
Hold it!
Wait, Miss Brett. What is it now? I'm afraid just one last time, there's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words just a few minutes ago. What are you talking about?
Attention!
What news? Student answer is this. Well, what parting words are you talking about, Ryunosuke? Hiding a comic-con. The sheer nonsense such ideas astound. Yeah. So picking up the and hiding it it's beyond nonsense, it's pure madness. Oh yeah, so yes, I'm right. What she said exposes an undeniable contradiction. I'm going to need substantive evidence, counsel. If Miss Brett's words are truly contradiction, where's the evidence to prove it? Right. I said, just to be safe.
Take that!
The beefsteak. The The steep misplace had been eaten before the professor was killed. The professor gone? More accurately, Your Excellency, this tea was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed. Now you're just beating hairs. Not true. Doesn't something about this tea strike you as very unnatural? Unnatural? What unnatural you mean? It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edges where it's been eaten. I see you noticed that too, Miss Brett. Notice what exactly? Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett explained no Englishman could ever contemplate picking up a stick and biting it before using a knife and fork. Of course she's a refined English gentlewoman herself. Then take a good look at the stick, particularly the edge where it's been eating. As you can see, there are clearly defined operative teeth marks there. It looks like Miss Brett has realized something. So, if the witness, as she claims, would contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the stick at all.
Objection!
But why did your action point? Perhaps the delighted Miss Brett was very hungry. What did you say about the lady? As I said, I really must be leaving now. The team of minutes suggested cannot be possibly wait any longer. I need to, of course. But they will all wait because as a share, I'm about to put this routine in place. No, I didn't leave. But enough. You irritating little practically samurai rot. Of course. Dear lady. What's the matter, Miss Brett? Are you for your fellows? Clearly, the witness knows what this means. She realized this catastrophic implication these teeth marks in the stick have. Ryunosuke, do you know where this going is? Yes. Now at last, it's all come together. The mysterious teeth marks in the stick that or at least been eating with cutler. The reason why the bloodstain I know I saw somehow seemed to disappear. And most importantly, the evidence that proves that once and for all, who shot Dr. Wilson that day. I accept that these teeth marks in the stick are a little unnatural, as you could counsel. But what exactly are you suggesting to tell us? Everything, Your Excellency. Everything? Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the stick here among the police evidence in the case. And then prove beyond a doubt who shot it. Shut it! Because how many times have I heard that video? You know that many other crazy typical Japanese empty threats. How can you be so sure? Oh, it's quite simple. If you really had some conclusion accident, you would have presented the court long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet. Hasn't been, right? But just because it hasn't been shown yet doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist.
Objection!
It's absurd. The trial has gone several hours already, and you say there's evidence yet. What for? Yeah, Hosanaga. He said he sees two sticks.
Objection!
I don't, but there's someone who does have it. Someone in this very courtroom. And it's for that person willing to submit that piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve every remaining mystery about this case. Oh, I have a feeling this will be a lost because no defense for this trial. Yeah, who possesses the requisite evidence that will reveal the truth of this affair?
Take that!
Hosanaga? The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Hosanaga. What? I have it? Yes. You think I will hold consider evidence? No, I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on this stick with the teeth marks. Yes? Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the reporter this following. I enjoy chomping my way through a good stick. And as well admitting to stealing her with a spoon, he thought he slipped it under the stick. You watch it, get I'm some superior officer. I'm going to get fired anyway, but Sergeant Olsen, could you please confirm something for me? Was this stick that you put... Was the stick you put the coin under in fact your own stick? Attention! Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier hearing the coin on it, but still. I'm not brave enough to ask a phone gently if she might need manhandling her meal to hide something in it. In other words, this stick that the detective submitted as evidence earlier was in fact Sergeant Nose's meal.
Objection!
But that makes no sense. The plate was taken from the victim.
Objection!
Yet the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of the stick, nor did she have any opportunity to steal the coin. Of course I didn't steal it. It was such a affront to the entire British Army. Well, hold up. How do you explain this paradox? Exactly, surely you do. I'm gonna suggest that the sergeant switched the two sticks over. Thank you! Wow! You're really helping us. Oh. What? You did switch the plates, didn't you? You did switch the plates? Well, after it happened, when I saw the civilian have been murdered right in front of my eyes like that, I panicked. As I said, I merely flipped the stick and hide the coin underneath, but when the waiter announced he was undercover police, I thought I had it. If he decided to investigate my slap on me, tell me it. I'll be getting my marching orders. So when the cadet Heyo was arrested and taken off to the kitchen, I seized my chance. With military precision and timing, I switched my stick with the one on the far end of the stage. What? You can't help me. I never saw you do such a thing. It was called Operation Lightning Ball. There was no time for strategic planning. So, it was do or die, so I tell you. So I did what I have to be done. Unbelievable! You cost me that game. However, fear not, possibly the sun. What now? I swear on the breastplate of my uniform that is all I did. All you did, that's plenty, Sergeant.
Yes!
Yeah, moving evidence. Yeah, your tampering evidence. So if Sergeant also switched the plates over, it means he took Miss Brett's stick and the plate it was on back on his own table. Yes, that follows. Inspector Hosanaka. Yes. Earlier in this trial, you told this court this. You said you have not only taken Miss Brett's stick after the incident, or also the sergeant's. That to be preserved evidence you had taken both. That's correct. Then please present it to the court now. The plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot. Oh yeah.
Shut up!
Oh yeah, I'm digging this music. Time to do tag. What can you possibly tell us now? I mean, the cold snap will top you. You can't have its legs bearing on the case.
Objection!
No, you're not wriggling your way out this time, lady. I beg your pardon? Surely you're not that forgetful. Surely you remember the reason why this stick arrow promised to prove such powerful, you know? You're the one who decided it was a problem, not me. The reason the defense wanted to see the play was to confirm something the defendant remembers seeing. Tintin remembers. Quite sure what I saw, Miss Brett. On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wilson, there was a clear splattering of blood from the gunshot to the victim's chest. I believe the defendant's memory served him well. And now that we have the evidence to prove it, the plate you were eating from, Miss Brett. Let us not prolong this any further. Inspector, you show the evidence to the court. Present the beefsteak and the plate that was originally on the victim's table at the time of the incident. Yes, sir! Sorry for keeping you. Here is the other statements. Please, feel free to examine. Oh, we don't need to. We see the blood. The blood stain. It's clearly visible.
Yes!
I agree this time. Now that makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate showed that at the moment of the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back to me. In other words, it's impossible for Naruhodo-san to have shot the victim. It can't be. In fact, there's only one person who could possibly have shot Dr. Wilson in the family. I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. That's right. Miss Jezaille Brett? It's you! Alright. Break it down! Time for a breaker. Outdone by a Japanese me, by a Japanese schoolboy. No, no, no! This one knows one part, and it's giving birth to chicks. Oh, what a nice chick! She's going to heaven. Better bring her down. We got 3 chickens. I'm not even face of the chicks yet. Why do I got a black chick here? Oh, I got 2 chicks here. Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure. I tried to most unbecoming behavior on an English gentlewoman. Forgive me. Well, Miss Brett, I think it's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth this time. Gladly, Your Excellency. It was I who took the professor's life. Is it correct? As you surmise, I choose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for an extraction of one of his teeth in the morning. So you plan to kill the professor, knowing that no trace of poison will be found in the water, because Curie is unheard of here in Japan. Yes, of course, I never intend to remain at the restaurant as long as I can. I only need to see the professor take one tiny sip of his water and it will all be over. I would place the stick I had already in front of him to look at the plate, though he had been dining alone, leaving him immediately. However, before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table. That would be me, I suppose. Yes, you. Who else? Such a trifling matter, but the fact decided to come over to greet the professor. It meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. To make sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at this point, so concocted a plan on the spur of the moment. I planned to pay Dr. Walter's murder on this innocent man. I happen to know that the professor always carries a gun. I simply use that fact on my advantage. I had the bottle of Curie in my hand, and my own pistol concealed under my skirt. Under your skirt? So I was right, there were 2 guns. Yes. And then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. That's when I noticed the professor's gun with you recently placed on the floor. This is where you would sure I would notice. And after you went to another plan, you noticed the gun was unintended. And then, just as you bent down to pick it up, that's when you shot the professor with your own gun, even though at that point he was already dead. Naturally, the gunshot was caused a commotion at which the point of weight appeared. Obviously, I assumed Naruhodo was a culprit and apprehended. I took him to the pantry and drilled the kitchen and locked him inside. That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor and his chair around. Because, of course, you need to make it look like the defendant has shot the place from where he picked up the gun. So there you have it. That is the entirety of my Miss Meets Deviner. Your Excellency. Yes. I wonder. Might I speak with you in private later? I shall call you on you. Thank you. Good day then, everyone. I hope you can forgive me, Naruhodo-san. No, you frame me. And she... I'm not gonna cut it. It seems that this trial has finally run its course. Good. This is 3 parts. I presume the prosecution is in agreement? This can't be. Takeshi Aochi, that's not you. No, not the likes of you this week. What is stolen? You better start getting used to top position. Ryunosuke Naruhodo. It is. This insult to the Ochi family's name will never be forgotten. You'll be coming conceded age council, but the old have to stand aside and make way for the new. If that's the way of the world, may you never forget that. Wait, what are you doing? Whoa! No, my hair! You slice his hair off. Well, the top of his hair. 1,000 millennia may pass, and still, the Outica would never measure up to the Naruhodo clan. This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will, I believe, go down in history of the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system. Despite being someone as they choose, you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, presented an excellent case. Thank you, Your Excellency. The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is a modern approach. Wrong, as only you, with a few short decades since our country opened its door to the wider world. But the Western ideas of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here. I feel sure the science will soon bring new methods of investigation and new procedures of justice. A new future of law awaits, but what it will look like, I cannot begin to imagine. That is for the young to pursue. Kazuma Asogi. Yes. After this trial, you are set to embark on a journey of discovery, the illustrated British Empire. Learn all you can, observe everything in the wider world that you are able to. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you. I understand, Your Excellency. What was that? Why do you look so grave or son? Never mind. As for you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Oh, yes. In you, I sense unusual potential. I very much look forward to see how you can carry that on. Take Your Excellency. Now he's standing in that thing. Alright. It is time to deliver the final verdict. I hereby find the defendant Ryunosuke Naruhodo not guilty. Let the sacred blood some fly. That's the nice cherry blossom. I wonder who's tossing it anyway. It's gone now. It's adjourned. See you next time.
Yay!
22nd November, 2:46 p.m. Supreme Court adjudicated defendant's antechamber 5. I can't believe it. I can't believe what's happened. I made it. I defend myself. I made it through the horrendous trial. Ryunosuke finally pulled it off. Congratulations. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Kazuma. No, it was a pleasure to watch you as well. So, you owe me an extra large sukiyaki for the place on Yume Universities, don't forget. Good afternoon. All the hard work had certainly paid off. It must be. Congratulations to you. Proving now have some innocence. Our trustworthy judicial assistant. You worked hard for the result too, you know? No, I didn't do anything. Thank you so much. If we hadn't had any such report, Miss Brett, I don't know how things would have turned out. Your kind wishes really before my time. I was thinking of anything else. Was it ideal for me to go to the university and investigate? Your father? Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me for intruding on the court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Naruhodo, judicial assistant to the defense. Speaking of Mikotoba. Ah, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order. Naruhodo, you did an excellent job. Thank you, Professor. Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you. After all, your efforts exposing the true crime that took the life of my good friend. Good friend? Oh yes, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Oburosa to Yume University, wasn't it? Yes, that's right. Professor Mikotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Presumably that's when you met Hiroshi. Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital. Oh, we worked together. I never heard you mention that before. Well, it was a long time ago. Besides, it's your turn, Asogi. Great Britain's a magnificent country that leads the world. Science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, in law. Watch and learn, my boys. See what's happening in the world's largest mountain fair. I will, when I can. I swear on this, the spirit of Asogi clan. You're not taking a sword to the Great Britain, are you? Of course I am. A Japanese man's katana is soul. This place shows me where I need to go. And my headband too. And cut down anything that's in my way. Yes, I definitely see how sharp it is already with my own eyes. That reminds me, what happened to that woman? To Jezaille Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder. Ah, yes, her. It's not easy to tell you this, but... What do you mean? Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's a true couple after all. She will be leaving Japan in the very near future for Shanghai. What? Shanghai? Jezaille Brett will not appear in court in this country, I suppose. Why not? It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Oh, it's a matter of consular. Yes, what again? It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Special hot Naga. It was a hot pot that day, according to the very impressive to watch. I must congratulate. But what about the consular jurisdiction? We cannot try this particular foreigner for a crime here in Japan. What? We can't try her? But then who is going to bring her to justice? A British consular court will hear her case somewhere far away where her voice is coming from. And why a consular court? Professor, I simply don't understand. I thought consular courts were a thing in the past now that we signed the Friendship Treaty. Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right. Then, so long as this is not a serious incident of high political nature of our respective governments, they can't invoke a concert report just like that. Oh, can't they? Yes, she's a student, but it doesn't justify our government making secret agreements about her fate, does it? Something strange going on. So Miss Brett can't be held accountable for action in her. Here in Japan, I'm very doubtful for that young student. Today's trial was nothing more than a game at all. There was never any danger of comeuppance of her. I don't believe it! British government's foreign affairs minister has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. The government is taking this case of falsely committing murder very seriously. It's all going to change from now on. We can make the change. This is a time for great turmoil. This new era held by the start of the 20th century. One day, I hope no doubt, that woman will receive the judgment she deserves. Yes, change is coming, and we're the one driving it. Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for a celebration drink. But Professor, you're right. This is no time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Ryunosuke's not guilty birthday. Let's start having some fun. And a sukiyaki. In that case, might I suggest that kind of fun? That is, at whether I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink. You're a detective, Osanaga-san, aren't you? Let's not worry about the details for now. To La Carnival, will you accompany us, Professor? Of course, La Carnival food is second to none. Do I intend the paper for another 100% series? Oh yes, thank you. So Jezaille Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Kazuma. Yes, Ryunosuke, I just wanted to say thanks again, that's all. You really saved my skin today. Ha 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 ha. I didn't do a thing. You were the lawyers in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work. Please, you make the difference. You still make the difference though. One day I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. I'm not so sure about that. To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again during that trial. I couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer, not me. Come on, be serious. If I help you today, it was only right at the very start of the trial. But you have a natural talent for it. For being a defense lawyer, I mean. Oh no, not me. All the time to overcome that. I never want to go through that ever again. None. You wish. I just did what you told me to do, that's all. But I knew I could trust you. That's the point. Sorry? What do you mean? That's the point. Listen, Ryunosuke. You know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs to follow through? Knowledge of the law? No. The ability to believe. To believe what? A defense lawyer has to fight for his client. He has to believe in them at all times. Like you believe me when I say you do. I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. You have to make a choice of what to believe in and stick it when you're defending something. Sometimes in the courtroom, you can be back in the corner. Being able to remain faithful to what you choose to believe in even when, well, that's not something anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Believe in your client. Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with precious little experience, but you never stop believing. Well, you face seemingly hopeless situation time and again, but you never stop looking for the truth. And in the end, you fought through all your own efforts, and because you never stop believing in me. I'm sorry. Thanks, Kazuma. I give myself a voice, but oh well. I can't pull off the thing. There's something I wanted to ask you actually, Ryunosuke. Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me. It sounds serious. What is... You're still here, aren't you? Oh, Inspector Osanaga, I arranged some workshop for us. Let's go. Thank you. We'll be right there. Let's pick up the conversation again later. We shall be celebrating right now. Your first club victory. And your study tour to Great Britain. Don't forget. Ah, yes, that too. So my very first trial came to end. Kazuma, Professor Mikotoba, Susato-san, acting as my assistant. Inspector Hosen, who didn't really play much of a part, but still. I can hear you, you know. It was because of the help and support of these people I managed to get through that trial. But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favorite. Little did I realize just how much he would change my life. Alright, we're done in case 1, finally. Wow, this is long. Wow, this is a long ass trial. Anyways. Oh, what do you know? We're gonna see this guy soon. Anyways, next episode. I might be doing stream later on, but the next case is the Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band, where we're going to meet Sherlock Holmes. And sorry if I'm going to be mistaken calling him Sherlock Holmes because I keep, you know what? Now, anyways, this is Andrew signing off. See you next case.